I'm closing the top and the raindrop.
Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
To throw is Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Stop your whining. Watch the safety creep.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Keep it up. Deuce. Check 43. Say.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Let's bring it.
They'll try the left side. It's Ross. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Jack 16. Back, takes 3. 218.
On 2nd down now, it's Ross. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. Play action. It's Roethlisberger. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh 1st. They'll run on 1st down. Ross. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Jack 16.
55. Hey, eat. Now watch run. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55.
On 2nd down, it's Ross. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
7. Go.
55. Mike 55.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Like 80. Easy.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. But it's brought in by Washington. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 45-yard line.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this 1st drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? On 1st down, Ross. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
The tackle made by Michael Pierce.
66.
It's a pickup of 3.
They go play action with Roethlisberger. Safarian Jenkins has it. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 29-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards.
Easy.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
Topper.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ravens 7, Steelers 0.
Like 80. Alert.
Watch twins. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Ross. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And to give this time to the tailback. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Ross. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Protein spill. 8.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. We don't want this. Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Check 25. Check 25.
Snickers.
Check the hot read.
6-6. Pull it high.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8th. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Switch.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On 3rd and goal, Roethlisberger toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
Now, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
He's coming. We got double up. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Check the backer. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
This time Jackson will throw it. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Hey, box drop. Check, 59.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards the pickup there. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son, and then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
On 1st down, it's Ross. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Here we go. Black 20. Snickers, 66. Check.
On 2nd down now. It's Ross, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. In the final seconds of the first half, and the Steelers have taken the lead. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Steelers 10, Ravens 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Titans Ringo. Titans on Ringo.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. This is fielded at the goal line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.